Hello. We are back. Why can't I hear anything? Spotify. Hello. Spotify's being funny. Let's try closing and opening it. There we go. So, we are keeping on with this FPS tutorial. Otherwise, I need this done ASAP. And we're adding a script called high scores. And in here, whoa, we're making, actually, you know what? Just for me, for my brain that's struggling looking left and right all the time, I'm just going to do this. Cool. Oh shit. I gotta get a new cable for this. There we go. Hello. 10 scores. Directory. And a public string score file name. Gorgeous. Now we've got to start an update and we need to make some methods. Load scores from file and save the scores to file. Add score int new score. Gorgeous. Finally, start function. Current directory. Equals application dot data path debug.log current directory, load scores from file. Oh my god. Whoop. Plonk. That's so funny. Some you can and some you can't. Wow, wait. So what's this doing? We're checking. First thing we do in the high scores. Yep. Else does not exist. Scores. Stream reader, file reader, new stream reader, current directory. Wow, wait. Save scores to file. Stream writer, file writer. Stream writer, current directory. Yep. Write the lines to the file for I equals 0, while I is less than scores I plus plus. File writer, write scores, close stream. File writer, close, write a log, debug, .log, scores written to score file name. Can I copy this? I can't. It's so sad. Int desired index -1 for int I equals 0. While I is less than scores.length I plus plus. Instead of checking the value of desired index, we could also use break to stop if scores is less than new score or scores 0, desired index equals I break. If no desired index was found, then the score isn't high enough to get on the table, so we abort. If desired index is less than 0, debug.log score too low player. Then we move all of the scores after that index back 1 position. We do this by looping from the back of the array to our desired index. For int I equals scores.length -1, while I is greater than desired index, I minus scores I equals scores I -1. Insert in its place. Scores, desired index, new score, debug, new score, put at index, desired index. Cool. Open the game manager script. We're going to add high scores. Then in game playing, game state playing. Once that's done, high scores, add score, score. High scores, does save scores to file. Back to the editor. Drag the high scores script into our game manager. Cool. That should work. Cool. We have cool. Cool. Got a null reference. Ah. Great. Great. Gorgeous. Now if we have a look in our FPS, high scores. Oh. Oh, I see. And it's written all the rest of them. Because 2. Gorgeous. Alrighty. Cool. That's that done. Graphic interfaces. Wow. Planning our GUI. Cool. So, in our canvas, we need a canvas, we need 2 buttons. New game button. And actually, we should be doing this in Game Manager prefab. And then we're also getting a scores button. Gorgeous. game. Make it 200 by 200. Ah, shit. Cool. High scores list, the final UI element to add before we start writing code. We can start writing scripts in the high scores display. This will consist of 2 text objects, one for the heading and one for the list of high scores itself. Hello? Nope. I haven't. Okay. Canvas UI panel, and we want to remove the image and the panel object will be added as a child of canvas. You should notice the panel is transparent. If you don't want to transfer, yep. You want to hide for a moment the other elements. Now with the panel selected, add 2 text objects. Call this one text, and another one called high scores text. And set the heading text to display the text high scores. High scores text should display a list of empty scores. We need to fill up 10 lines so that we can lay out the objects correctly. Any text in this box will be overwritten by the program. So for nowsies, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And center that rude boy. Gorgeous. Don't worry about arranging the text on your screen. We'll set up a panel to do this automatically. Add a vertical layout group to your panel. Gorgeous. Untick the height child force expand. And set child alignment to center, middle center. Control child size. Cool. And these should be like big. Oh, okay. We also want the text to resize itself according to the screen size. To do this, we need to ensure the best fit option is checked in the text properties. How do we do that? weird. We need to do this with both high scores and this. Gorgeous. Cool. Turn our high scores back on. Gorgeous. So, back in this script, using Unity engine. Gorgeous. We're gonna make some game objects. One called high score panel. One called Text Mesh Pro GUI. And 2 buttons. Great. In the start method, and then in game start, we want high score panel off. We want new game button off. And we want that off. And then in playing, after this, we want new game button. Great. For our buttons, we want them to activate a function when they are pressed. We'll create 2 methods for this. No. High scores panel. Oh, this is bright. And that way. this to be true. String text equals nothing for int I equals 0 while I is less than high scores dot length I plus plus text plus equals high scores I plus a new line high scores text equals text. And then we just need to assign some stuff. High scores panel, high score text, new game button, high score button, and then in these we want game manager on new game, on high scores. Fixing mouse aiming. To fix the mouse aiming issue, we want onAwake to comment that out of the player movement script. Haven't opened that one in a while. We're not doing that anymore. We'll just be doing that, I imagine, in back into game manager, in start. First thing we want to do is cursor lock state equals cursor mode dot constrained, confined even, and then in game start we lock it. And then in playing we set it to confined again once this is over. Put the high score panel high up on the list. Cool. Let's see if that works. It's adding a bunch of zeros. Cool. I wonder if that's just from last time. Cool. Gorgeous. Hell yeah. Alrighty. That's that assignment done. Or at least the project. Hell yeah. Awesome. It's only 5:40. Let's play a little more Sekiro, why not?